This is Avinash Sharma, and in this video, we will discuss the very hot topic, that is the ChatGPT. What is the ChatGPT? It is the replacement of the Google search engine, or is ChatGPT killing the software job, software engineer job? There are a lot of questions, so we will check all the answer of these questions in this video. ChatGPT, Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer. It's a chatbot and it's a pre-trained, and that was developed by the OpenAI, Open Artificial Intelligence, and that was launched in the November 22. Also called a language machine, which uses the statistics, reinforcement learning, and the supervised learning, index words, phrases, and sentences. Reinforcement learning, it means taking the best action, finding the best result in any situation. ChatGPT, it's not an intelligence. Suppose we take the example of the word dog. The ChatGPT doesn't know the dog is a like animal or human being, but it knows how the dog words can be used. Now we check the features and the limitation of the ChatGPT. ChatGPT is very versatile. It can write and debug the computer program, can compose the music, can play the game, can write the fairy tales, can answer the test questions, can write the poetry and songs, emulate a Linux system, and can play the games. So almost it can find out all type of information from different type of fields. Now we check the limitation. When you pass your query in the ChatGPT, so it filters your query. If your query contains some words that is the raciest or sexiest or some abusive word, then it can dismiss your queries. Even the OpenAI acknowledges that the result from the ChatGPT might not be 100% accurate. Next one, ChatGPT has the limited knowledge of the events that occurred after the 2021. In December 2022, a educational portal or website, Stack Overflow, that banned this ChatGPT because they said the answer generated by the ChatGPT was ambiguous. In January 2023, the International Conference on Machine Learning also banned this ChatGPT because they say the document generated by the ChatGPT is not valid for them. Even some research, they also noted that the ChatGPT can create or can write the phishing emails. Now the question is the ChatGPT is the replacement of the Google search engine? Answer is no. In February 2023, the Google has introduced a service that is called the Bard, and which is based on the Lambda AI program, artificial intelligence program. This service generates the text and it gathers the information from the web. Also, Google declared then how to integrate this service in the tools, different type of tools and the programs. It will provide the information. Now, how to use the ChatGPT? First of all, you have to create the account on ChatGPT. So, search ChatGPT. The very first option, ChatGPT optimizing language models for dialogue, OpenAI. Click on that one. Try ChatGPT. Now we have two options, login and the sign up. If you want to create the new account, then you have to choose the sign up, otherwise login. So if you already created the account, then you can input the email, otherwise you can continue with the Gmail account. Continue with Gmail. Now so this is the home page for the ChatGPT, and we have some options, some examples, capabilities and the limitation. So first of all, we check the examples and we check the very first example, very basic example. How do I make an HTTP request in JavaScript? So this is a query. If we click on this one, and then this will place this query in this chat box. Then press enter key and wait for the response from the chat GPT. So here is the example of the code for sending the HTTP request. So just you copy the code and you can use in your program. So second question was, is the chat GPT killing the software engineer's job? Answer is no. Because this just generate the code. But how to implement? Where to implement? Only the software engineers who has the knowledge of the programming can implement this code. Now we check more examples. Say, show me the image of Prime Minister. Enter. So the answer is, I'm sorry, I'm a text based AI, so I cannot display the image. And there is a suggestion. Suggestion is that search this image on the Google by searching for it on a search engine such as Google. Okay. Create the code in C sharp for checking prime number from given number. Enter. So this is the code generated by the ChatGPT. Along with the codes, we have the details how this code has been generated and the what logic has been used. Now we check more. Write the website for displaying the vegetables. So you can see ChatGPT generated this website in HTML along with the styles. This is the inline styles. So you can use this code for displaying the or for getting a simple website. But if you want to change in this code, then definitely you should have the knowledge of the HTML and the CSS. And finally, write the Asher on horse in French. So I am stopping it. So this is the French language. So ChatGPT can write the anything in any language. So this is just like an assistant which makes your work faster, but not a replacement of the software engineer. So guys, this was the just introduction about the ChatGPT. Please like the video and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching the video.